where it's from.
Hello guys, welcome back to the Threeskins podcast, the best podcast in the realm of podcasts. This is the best one. You're not going to find any better ones. It's this one here. If anyone knows where that's from, by the way, please write in the comments below.
It's genius, isn't it?
Today we're doing our monthly thing of current affairs. So
I don't know if we actually mentioned how we were doing it, because I had somebody message me the other day like, oh, what are you doing next week? And I said, oh, we're doing current affairs again. But then it kind of hit me, have we mentioned that's what we're going to do? So I think, because we do sort of really random topics, but we don't want to do a segment of the news, because then like that means we have to miss out on like...
It's hard thinking back through like 50 hours worth of content what we have and haven't said.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
instead of doing like a tiny little news segment where every now and again we just slip some news in, about once a month or so we're going to do a current affairs podcast. Now, I haven't actually got any articles prepared, but I
knew that would be the case,
No,
and I'm sure that you
I've got loads.
And do you want to know how he has loads?
Yeah.
Because literally 2 hours ago I was like, Greg, don't fucking get some fucking news.
I messaged you earlier, I think, and said, do I need to get some news articles together? And you didn't reply. So technically it's your fault.
Okay, well, we've done at least 2 of these before, and each time...
Your hair is such an odd colour.
Fuck you, Greg.
It's annoying, isn't it?
I don't know. It's like every different colour.
Well, that's what I
just want to scalp you.
I got a scalp fucking hell. I got a skin fade for the first time in like years.
I want a cheese grate.
You said it was before. It was like it's like school carpet. Feel that there.
I love the school carpet. Have a feel of the school carpet. I don't know if you can get that sound on there.
That sounds so weird on that.
Yeah,
that does
but
like
it was because this was dark brown, my natural colour. That was gingery, and then this bit was blonde, and that bit's white. So I just went, fucking shave it off. No, the very ends are white because I bleached them 100 times.
It's like blue.
It may be a bit bluey as well from the toner and that.
From this like angle.
You need to dye your eyebrows the same colour.
Yeah.
Because when I went black on the top, I went black everywhere.
But that's what looked horrendous. You've got a natural colour on your face. You look like you've drawn your like facial hair on with like biro. And I've literally just remembered, we're not supposed to be chatting shit at the start.
No, we're not.
We are supposed to be flowing straight into the topics.
Which
so
we are doing right now.
Greg, play the news jingle.
Oh wait, no,
it's Old Spice again.
Old Spice.
Fucking Greg loves Greg wants an Old Spice endorsement.
What's that?
Was that Old Spice like backwards?
No. I thought that was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Okay, guys. So this what's happened in the past month, apart from everyone's posting pictures of them as
old people.
Old people.
People love that shit.
They love that old people stuff. I will start off with a story, but this story again, the previous times we've done this, we have found the same stories. Our minds sort of.
I think we probably do have similar stories.
Yes.
No, I've got one good one. It's from 2017, but I don't care. Current affairs.
All right.
I'll have that one as if I can't find any more.
I'll try and start off quite sort of topical.
Go on.
Topical,
very topical.
Lewis has like a tick bite on his leg or something.
Oh,
it looks infected, dude.
For all the people listening, you can't
that
see it.
That looks like Lyme's disease.
It's Lemon's disease, mate. That's way more
I don't know. I don't ever get...
Do you know what Lyme's disease is?
I know it can be
brutal. Do you know what they call it Lyme's disease? If you lick it, it tastes like lime, mate. Just have a lick.
You have a fucking...
Dude, that's what doctors do, isn't it? It's like, what's this rash?
What's this rash?
It's a chocolate
It looks
rash.
Contagious. Chocolate rash.
Oh, this one tastes like radishes.
Chocolate rash. Radishes?
Radish rash.
What's wrong with you today?
Rashadish.
Rapidash.
So, this ties into it.
Go on, shoot.
The title of this is Savage Tick Clone Armies Are Sucking Cows to Death. Experts fear for humans.
I'm not as big as a cow.
You want to see how big this tick is?
No.
that probably
I hate
clumped on your
ticks,
leg.
man. Oh my fucking god!
Full of cow blood.
It looks like a
big boy, isn't he?
It looks like a humbug.
I wonder if you like squeeze it with it, like.
I've seen someone do it. I
You,
think
uh,
I've seen a video of someone eating it, like in the old break.com
You
days.
set them on fire.
I've never been bit by a tick, so I don't know, man.
That's what you did.
Yeah, well, that's why we're asking
How have you been bitten by a tick?
I don't
It
know.
probably
I was
isn't.
I don't know. It's probably. I have
you
been. I
scratch
was
it.
squeezing it, but not that much. I literally went like.
That looks like an allergic reaction.
I've been putting Germaline on it. We're just
Where were you when you got that?
On a street road right next to the woods.
By cows, by any chance?
Yeah.
There's no cows in Woolston there.
Probably not much blood to suck
Could be a
out of it.
vampire bat.
So these ravenous swarms of cloned ticks have killed a fifth cow. Oh, I thought like fifth of cows.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So
fifth.
5 cows have been sucked to
population.
death by this tick in
so
North
Sucked
Carolina.
to death.
Okay,
So I don't know if you want to get a picture of this up on
Go on.
the screen here.
Wait, so the
Big
other
ticks have been
the big
sucking
knife-
cows.
Yeah,
to
but
death.
how? Like
Where have they been sucking from?
Exactly.
you think about how many ticks you need to suck a fucking cow dry, man. That's a lot of ticks.
Dude, it would be like bubble wrap.
What
It would be like bubble wrap.
noise do the cows make? Move.
Move.
Imagine that. Fucking
Noise the
moo,
cows
mate.
make.
What's
You're
that?
supposed to be the scientist.
People
geezer.
keep saying that they have best friends, and like, imagine seeing your best friend eaten alive by ticks. Oh wait, we are.
You fucking dick. Go on then, Greg. What you got? Go on.
Are you guys scared about that?
Yeah. Well, no, because I'm not a cow, but I mean, like, I don't get it. I don't get how they're killing the cows.
They're sucking so much blood out of them.
Yeah, but you're gonna need like, how many pints of blood is it a human loses before you die?
I think it's like 3 pints.
So how much do you reckon? Because cows are considerably heavier. How many?
Like 100 pints.
Yeah, right. How many ticks is that? Because that tick was big, but that didn't even have like a quarter of a pint in it.
Like 5,000 ticks for a cow.
You wouldn't
then
even
also-
see the cow. It would just be one big fucking tick.
Also, the udder.
Oh,
So there are some that are getting a milky.
We're getting milk.
Getting that.
Do you think they can drink milk? Are they lactose?
Do you reckon if the ticks?
tick shit yourself on another?
That one tick
Dude,
with that bad
imagine-
gene he's got.
Imagine
he's
some
got,
guy who's squeezing the milk out and he's just getting popped ticks into our milk that we're drinking.
That's not even funny. This is just disgusting. This is grim.
I like it.
Right, on to
I'm
the next
trying to
story
find.
then.
I'm
like
trying
it
to
a
find
lot.
some.
Story.
I'm trying
I'm
to
a
find
big fan.
screenshots of the last news articles I have because I found good websites with just like absolute dirge, and I can't find what website.
I
it
will
was.
shoot out
What are
my
you gonna
favourite
shoot out?
story.
I think I know what this is.
Then you.
Is it something to do with dinosaurs?
Okay, the title of this is well, first off, the location is Tennessee, and it says don't flush your drugs down the toilet
Okay.
because they are creating meth-gators.
That's the bet. That's fucking amazing.
I got that one. That wasn't the one I thought you were going to do.
I haven't got
but
that one, but I saw it on like Facebook or Instagram the other day or some shit, and there was this picture of this gator like it looked,
Meth-gators.
yeah, it looked fucked.
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Do you remember crocodile? No. It was like a Russian drug that like gasoline and stuff in it, and then people used to inject it and it turned their skin green.
Oh yeah,
Do you remember?
yeah. I didn't remember the name.
Meth-gators?
Meth-gators.
Crocodile.
Man. Maybe that's how they started. Maybe
It's
no,
not.
but maybe that's how they started. Maybe something injected like a normal animal with that, right? And it turned it into this weird fucking
Croc.
Yeah, turned it into this weird lizard.
From
Right.
Batman, by the way.
And now we're going full circle again.
See, the thing is that like it's not.
Guys, this battery's half already.
How?
But I've got another one charged.
Oh, that's good.
Hey.
You're a good boy.
The thing is that like it's not just gators. It's like waterfowl.
Meth waterfowl doesn't sound as good as meth gators.
No, methed up ducks. Do you know that they're one of like the most sexually violent animals on the planet?
What's up?
Other than you.
Yeah, but humans on meth. are one of the most sexually violent things on the planet. You mix.
I thought you meant ducks.
No, they are both.
Yeah, your point started off as ducks, and then
no,
into humans.
ducks are, but humans on meth are. You put meth in ducks.
I couldn't give a duck, Greg.
Well, when you start getting raped by a duck, you're gonna care. Stop flushing meth down toilets.
Oh, all right. I don't flush any of my meth
What
down
would
the
be the
toilet.
funniest animal that could be methed?
Oh man,
Methed
like
up
a
animal.
fucking like a peacock or something. Yeah, because they'd just be funny. It'd go mental.
A whale. Because they're such gentle.
It would just sink to the
They're
bottom.
such gentle creatures, but if it's meth, it's like.
Like Monstro. Monstro from Pinocchio. That's a methed up. That's a methed up
Monstro's
whale.
methed up.
Is there anything else from
sake.
that thing? Did they just say the ducks? You say waterfowl, ducks.
Okay, so
You say
geese.
Tennessee geese.
Write in the comments what you think the best animal to be methed up would be. Oh man, like a squirrel or something. You could create like an army because they're already fucking crazy anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like squirrels are nuts. They're so erratic. If you meth them things up, you've created like a.
Squirrels are what?
I say squirrels are crazy.
They said to not let you make sure your pets don't drink tainted water. They also they also in the same thing in the same like letter they published like warning people. They also told people to stop taking their pet medication. Because apparently that's a big problem at the moment.
Some bloke in a shack like taking sleeping pills for dogs. Like,
yeah, no, it's opiate.
Scratching himself.
Well, no, it's like dog medications with fentanyl in. So,
what?
Yeah.
Fentanyl, man.
You like a bit of fentanyl, don't you?
Yeah. Do you think like meth and like fentanyl cancel each other out?
No, it would be bad because meth
I've
makes
always,
you like scratch and stuff, but
I've always
you wouldn't
thought,
feel the
like,
pain, so you like you tendons.
I've always thought about like what certain drugs together mixed would create. Do you know what I mean? Because I've seen people do like a lot of drugs in one sitting, and they normally just sit there dribbling and sort of telling you how wobbly they feel. But like,
that's a big one.
there's got to be certain drugs that you mix and would turn you into like a
Spice
superhero.
and acid.
Yeah, no, I had a friend that that did acid with ketamine.
Why?
Well,
Why?
because if you take enough ketamine, it makes you fucking the K-hole. You go in the K-hole, but you K-hole while on acid.
That just sounds
horrible. So scary.
He said it was like going through a dimension, like a fold in space.
Like a fold in
The only thing I
space.
can think of is like falling through the earth in a video game. You know,
Yeah,
when you glitch
that's
out
what I'm
and it's like.
Okay, right.
Oh, God.
I haven't found a news.
Chair.
I haven't found a news story. I
You don't know what we're talking
have
about.
got no idea, but you just going chair made me fucking laugh. What are you talking about?
We're thinking about making a subreddit for.
Okay, wait, we preface it with this. You know, there's a.
I don't know what you're talking about half the time. Just the way you say
there's
it
like
makes me
prequel
laugh.
memes and there's like
Raimi memes.
No.
Okay, well you
On Reddit, there's
I don't ever go on
subreddits.
Reddit.
Yeah,
you
that's
got
fair
on
enough.
Facebook or anything like that?
Not really.
No. So yeah, all these meme things. A meme is when they get like a picture. It's called like an image macro meme. So
Shut up, Greg.
You get an image from the film with the quote, and you put it into funny contexts.
I know what a meme is, you fucking dick.
Okay.
I didn't know what the other gay little fucking.
We used to watch these films when we were kids called Batman.
What's Batman, Greg? For the people who don't know.
Batman was a child.
I should know that.
who took his parents. No, his parents took him to the
I
opera.
love how current affairs we're talking about the history of a fictional man.
And these super rich people didn't get out straight into their car. They went through some alleyway in fucking Gotham. Gotham, if you don't know, it's like
we gotta skip this.
Get New York,
We gotta
Baltimore,
we gotta
Detroit,
skip this.
Chicago,
Skip
and get
it.
all the crime and put it into one place. That's Gotham. So his parents get shot, and he's like, no.
No!
So after the funeral, he gets really upset.
After the funeral, you're really upset.
And Alfred's like, Mr. Wayne, come back. And he's like, nah, fuck you, Alfred. And he's running, and then he falls down into this cave. And he
I
sees
feel like we're
these
gonna be
bats.
forever.
And he's like, oh shit, I don't like bats. And then later on, 20 years...
I'm glad you skipped 20 years.
20 years later...
I really wanted to hear about Bruce Wayne
20
in fucking
years
high
later,
school. Like...
he finds out that the crime's still there, even though he's gone off and trained in, like, China. Because, you know, in China...
What's China, Greg?
Okay, so like 3,500 years ago.
Let's stop. No, get back to the
Shut up.
Okay, yeah, so Batman is this guy whose parents was killed.
We don't care who the fuck Batman
now
is.
he's fighting people, he's fighting crime using the image of a bat because he got scared.
This is what you do.
bats.
You talk so much shit that I forget what you were even
Okay,
talking about.
so,
why
yeah,
were we even talking about Batman?
So they made two films, like they made these Tim Burton films.
Oh, this is something about chair.
Yeah.
This is about
they made these Tim Burton films and like Tim Burton, ooh, kooky mister, ooh, no one cares. But then they got this crazy guy and he's like colours. He gets Batman and puts nipple marks on him. And anyway, he made these two amazing films. I mean, he got Arnold Schwarzenegger to play Mr. Freeze. So anyway, these are the funniest films ever, and me and Matt were thinking, people doing these meme things, they're the best films to meme. They are just full
Batman
of
Forever
chair.
and Batman
Chair.
Robin. There is a scene.
Chair.
There is a scene where he literally just walks. It's so dumb, but he's just walking and it's like serious music. Dun, 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 dun,
And he just sits in his chair, and then he just goes chair, and then
Why did he say chair?
His chair goes flat, and then it goes like that, and he goes down this big chute, and he's like,
well, like Wallace and Gromit.
yeah.
Chair.
Dude, can you imagine if it was someone else who sat on it? Oh, this is a nice chair.
I love that scene. Is it the Dark Knight where he gets in the car and says something and you've got no idea what he says? Sorry about a bridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Imagine if they got that Batman. It's like, what are you trying to say?
Cheerio.
Are you saying cheerio?
So anyway, yeah, Batman needs to happen.
That was a big divergence.
Wow. Right. Okay.
Chair.
I don't. Your fucking belly away. I haven't found an article yet, but I do want to talk about something topical.
Useless.
I heard on the news this morning because I think we spoke about before, like how when you meme something, as soon as the meme like knows it's a meme, it's like that's not funny anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard on the radio this morning they were like, so everyone's getting ready to storm Area 51, and I was like, oh, you just.
I was going to bring this one up.
You just ruined it. Like,
The Area 51.
What is your opinion on all of this? Because it's not a question to me whether I think people are going to show up. People are going to show up, and I hope they get shot.
No, I don't hope they get shot. I hope that they charge in and they get that alien tech. Because I'm looking for some black market deals. I can like help ship it over to the UK. Get people some jetpacks.
Fucking like.
Okay, you say I hope they get shot.
We could do a lot with the podcast.
Did you play San Andreas as a kid?
Briefly.
Okay, so you wouldn't want CJ to get shot when he's going there to get a jetpack, would you?
Did he go?
He went in to get a jetpack.
Why would you go into Area 51 to get a jetpack?
Because there's jetpacks and Area 51's got everything, man. They got
it's like the most guarded place in the world.
Let's list what they got. Aliens, jetpacks, space flyers.
Also known as alien jetpacks.
Flying saucers. And they've not just got flying saucers that fly, they got the flying saucers, the little ones.
Yeah, the little sherbet ones.
They got everything, man.
Oh, great.
I fucking hate those.
Little pick and mix in Area 51.
Alien pick and mix.
That's what it is.
What are all your opinions on Area 51?
I think it's like a funny idea.
It's going to be a load of hairy weebs
I can't wait till they do it. I think I'm going to watch the live coverage. It's going to be funny.
The live coverage.
It's going to be hilarious. Yeah, how can it? It's going to be. Yeah, like you said, it's going to be a bunch of hairy weebs, but they're going to do it, and it's going to be funny.
Well, I'm ready for this guy to anime charge at like a fucking electric fence with a samurai sword signed by some fucking cartoonist. I can't wait.
I don't think they would go shot.
Think of it like this, yeah? Right, the most secret tech in the world in the most well-known base in the world.
Yeah, Why? They should move it, shouldn't they?
Yeah, what I don't get about it is it's sort of like...
Everyone everyone knows Area 51.
How funny would it be if there's nothing there, but
anymore.
Because they want to incite fear, they just have to hire security to go around. You know what I mean? And there's actually fuck all
What they do is they get airplanes and they just put like a bit of plastic that looks circular, and they just fly about Area 51 all the time, and it's just like, oh, it's alien, and then they get like some crazy guy go, you gotta say it's aliens, and then he goes, "Those are."
How is it? How about we need to create a helicopter that is UFO shaped, and then go around pranking people?
It would be so good.
Do you reckon people would shoot at you?
500,000 people have signed up.
You could do it with drones.
You'd have to get a big one.
Yeah, but that'd be fun to do, like prank people. Just get like.
Yeah, but that's a Facebook event, isn't it? So it's like one person.
They had one where it was like kill yourself on on December 20 something. You know when 2012 happened?
Yeah.
There's like 1 million people in there, man. I don't think anyone killed themselves. Maybe a few, but it was funny.
That's stupid.
Do you guys want to go next? I have just found a fucking incredible story that happened on the 10th of July, so it's recent. Do you want to go?
I will do. I'll do one quickly. But yeah, for the Area 51 thing, I think it's a funny idea.
Yeah,
it is.
I hope they.
Especially, do you reckon it's got anything to do with this whole Bob Lazar thing that's happened recently?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What?
There's a guy who come out saying that he worked in a subsect of Area 51.
The alien guy.
Yeah.
Because I heard. Yeah, I was literally about to say.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what his name was, but I was listening to it on Radio 1 this morning. They were talking about it. I was like half listening to it, and I remember them saying, "Oh, we have an interview here with." Bob Lazar, whatever the fuck his name was, and he was like, "Oh, he worked in the alien sector of Area 51," and I was sort of, I'd be like, "Do you actually just say that, like on the radio to the public? You're talking to a man who's cut up aliens." It's like whatever.
Yeah, but there's an issue there is that
about?
He's admitting to cutting up these aliens. His buddies are gonna find him. And they're like, "You fucking cut up my brother."
No, he didn't cut up aliens.
Well, that's what Lewis just said.
They said some shit that he did, and he said he did.
Aliens.
They said on the radio this morning that he did something with aliens, and he was like, "Yeah, alien technology."
Yes, Bob Lazar, I believe you.
I don't.
Bob Lazar, I believe you if you go into the description of this video and send us some love.
1 million alien pounds.
Bob Lazar, I will believe you
100 likes in this podcast. I forgot to say it. Sorry.
when I get my fucking jetpack
Yeah.
or hoverboard. I'm not really fussy.
So I've heard of this happening before, but this one tickled me. Seagulls keep couple hostage in their own home for 6 days by attacking them every time they leave the house.
6 days.
I saw a very similar video to this a while back of a guy who's like,
And they're in their 70s.
I would have got some kitchen equipment and fucked it up. Like a lot.
Seagulls.
But
imagine Greg just throwing kitchen.
Okay, look,
knives
I
out
have
the
a
kitchen,
few- I
out the
have a
fucking
few-
window at some
It's like the
seagulls.
start of
I have
kitchen
a few.
nightmares.
I have a few dreams. Okay, and look, I agree that animal abuse is not cool, but I hate seagulls and I want to abuse them. Every single time I'm down, I always talk to this about with Matt. I'm always like, I wish I had a net gun so I could catch loads of seagulls and then just bash them.
Now, if no one's ever seen a net gun. I think we've spoken about it before, but goddamn, they're amazing.
How good would a video would it be if we got shot with a net gun? Like all three of us.
good.
That would be so good.
We got someone to shoot all three of us with a net gun.
The entire idea of a net gun is so cool.
It's mad, isn't it?
You know,
the only thing is, like, the proper ones that they use to catch like big animals and shit, they've got like the weights. Haven't
yeah,
they?
and
if
the
you
weight
got
hits you,
fucking
you're
crack
fucked.
one of them, you're dead.
I'm always surprised that police don't use them. You know what I mean? Like, imagine like helicopters that come down and just lay a big sheet on them, and they get on the corners and just wrap everyone up in this big sheet.
I just had a fucking great idea. I don't know how I came up with it from listening to that, but fuck one of those guns. We need a t-shirt gun, right? We wanted to start doing merch.
Yeah.
Let's like organise meetups around the country, yeah, and we'll say like, you want a t-shirt, you got to come and get one. And we'll just fire Threeskins t-shirts into like crowds of innocent people.
Like, that's a good idea, but I watched this documentary called The Simpsons, and this guy called Ned Flanders, his wife got hit by a t-shirt gun, dead.
Is that actually how she dies?
Yeah, she dies like that.
That's amazing.
Spoiler alert.
I'm
You're
sorry,
about
guys.
30 years too
There's a
late.
spoiler for me.
Yeah, so basically they were being kept hostage. Has anyone ever seen The Birds? Mm-hmm. You've seen The Birds?
Yep.
Bit
I
like
fucking hate that film.
I fucking hate birds. I hate seagulls.
I heard, right?
Cull them.
This is a very long time ago. I saw a news story on this man who was terrorized by a seagull for like years because
same seagull, yeah.
The same seagull. Because no, this is the story how he said it. It was because he killed that seagull's mum.
When he killed that one, okay. If you've already gone out of the way, to kill the mum. Kill the child.
I think it was an accident, Greg.
I would have like mushed him. You know, yeah.
Look, I reckon the best way to kill a seagull is a golf.
I'll tell you one thing I see.
Driver.
One thing I see a lot of nowadays that I didn't used to until I started driving is roadkill. Because when you're a passenger, you're never really looking. But when you're driving, you're always looking on the road and you're always seeing fucking mushed up motherfuckers on the side.
Oh, yeah.
And I always see them and I'm like, that's what I want a seagull to do. Like, mush. Like flat. Like a pancake.
Have you seen that? It's not a seagull, but I bet you wish it was. Have you seen the video of the guy who hits the duck with the golf ball?
No.
Bro. They're like filming it from this like golf country club. I'll see if I can put the video up. But you need the noise with it.
Oh, how bad?
He's got a driver and he smashes it and you just see this duck go. And the duck just goes and just falls in a lake, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And there's just like blood filling the lake. Like it's the noise it makes.
He's unconscious.
Yeah, it's like.
See, that's kind of sad because I like ducks. But
dude,
I do not
it's
like
so
seagulls.
funny, but it's so brutal.
I think Greg got attacked by a seagull. Did he nick your chip? Did one seagull nick your chip?
I was in.
You hate them all.
I was in Bournemouth like 5 years ago. And it wasn't my chip. But like some dude was just there and he was just chilling. And he was just eating his chips like that, holding it with one hand. Motherfucking seagull comes in and knocks the entire chip thing out of his hand, starts eating it. The guy chases him off. And then he gets swarmed by fucking seagulls.
Do you think seagulls knock around the coast because they're seabirds? Or do you reckon it's just because over the years they've developed a hankering for chips and you find more chips at the seaside? I've never not seen a seagull eating chips. They're always just something.
Well, there's that idea for a video that I want to do.
They're just eating plastic and stuff. I love. Have you ever seen those amazing photos where they cut open seagulls and they see all the plastic in them?
What about those
Greg? Back to talking about
seagulls
hurting defenseless animals.
If you're just joining us, we're just in the middle of talking about bashing seagulls to death and gathering them up in net guns. Do you think that there'd be less seagulls at the anywhere if there were more cats?
No, cats wouldn't hunt seagulls. What you need to arm everyone. That goes to you have like a gun.
Take a bucket and a spade and this handgun.
Yeah, and what you do
have fun, kids.
You can teach kids how to shoot. You can teach them gun safety and how to shoot. Not harmless, defenseless animals.
Oh, please, Greg.
Terrorizing vermin.
Greg Trump, tell us more.
They are kind of sky vermin.
They are sky vermin. They deserve death.
And I heard of a man who got bitten by one, and it made him ill.
Look, I said this just off camera, and I'll tell you.
I'll
say it on camera quite quickly. If there was as many rats at the seaside as there are seagulls, they would kill the rats. So why aren't we killing the fucking seagulls?
Yeah, on to the next story, Greg.
Okay, sorry.
You got a story, bro? I got a pretty good one lined up. It's the only good one I can find.
I like this one. This is great. Snake bites man. Man bites it back. Both die. You fucking... Ow!
I love that. He's in the tree. He's like, "Oi!" I imagine to be Australian. "Oh, you fucking! You fucking!" Like, why did he bite the snake?
Greg.
Why did he bite the snake?
The way you delivered that was brilliant.
Man bites snake. Snake bites man. Man bites snake. Both die. I imagine Trevor McDonald reading it out like that.
Oh, dude, that's great.
Jesus Christ. Did it say how the situation arose?
Parvat Galabaria. So this dude's Indian.
Rest in peace,
I think
man.
he's Indian.
Sorry for laughing.
It's in Gujarat. I imagine that sounds like fucking India, doesn't it? Gujarat? I don't fucking know.
Gujarat.
So he was standing near a spot where maize was being loaded onto a field, onto a truck or some shit, and a snake slithered out. His friends ran away, and he came up to her, and he's like, trying to get rid of it, and the snake bit him. So he grabbed the snake.
He went up to try and reason with the snake. Go away, we're working.
Yeah. So he grabbed the snake, and obviously he's got a bite. So then he went, and he bit him like Ozzy Osbourne.
But how did he bite? Like, how did he kill the snake with a bite?
He bit his head.
I reckon.
Bit his head off.
It doesn't say that.
Snakes don't have to be that big to be venomous. Do you know what I mean?
This is what the story says.
You could bite through a snake.
He grabbed the snake, which retaliated by biting him on the hands and face. However, Parvat bit back and killed the snake too. That's all it says. He was rushed to hospital, but he died later in the day from the venom injected into him by the snake.
And from the head that he'd eaten.
Are you sure he didn't swallow the venom?
He might.
He swallowed the whole head with fangs and all.
The caveman. So
I'm getting loads of adverts for Bollywood stuff.
There's something about snakes as well. That seems to be a reoccurring thing.
Do you know what? My news article was about snakes.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really weird. Snake news. Okay, right, hang on. I literally just found this 2 seconds ago. I've only read the headline, and it's good.
That's what current affairs is all about.
Okay, so the headline is stolen car with snake inside crashes. Okay. A woman allegedly threw a snake at a driver through the window before stealing her car and tearing through a sports exhibition on a road in South Carolina.
Someone threw a snake into another car.
Yeah.
Dude, that's killer.
There's no more information. That's it.
You need a wife for Greg. That's the
That is.
There's a video of the car like ploughing through people. Hang on, there was another article about it. I'll see if I can find any more about it. Yeah, woman hurls snake at driver in alleged carjacking, and it's caught on camera. I'll see if I can get the video up.
Wait, they carjack him by putting a snake
here we go, right.
How does that help?
I don't know. Hilmary Marino Berrios allegedly demanded the driver hand over her keys and launched the reptile when she refused to comply. So someone stole her car, and she went, "Give me my car back, I'm going to chuck this fucking snake at you." And then she went, "No, fuck you." And she just threw it through the window. And then this car proceeded to drive around with it, like Borat style, which is this monster in the back of it. Like, fucking... Or like Hot Fuzz, when the fucking swan just appears. Like... Okay, she's been... Okay, so the woman who had the snake thrown at her has been charged with carjacking and property damage.
And kidnap.
Oh! No, sorry, I've got this wrong. She stole the vehicle by throwing the snake at the driver. So she had the snake and went, "Give me your car." And the woman went, "Nah." So she threw a snake at her to get her out the car.
I hope
that's
mad. They add this into the next Grand Theft Auto game. So you get your snake and it's like...
on the weapon wheel, live snake. That's amazing.
Jake Roberts from WWE, man.
Yeah.
Setting the snake on people.
She allegedly took control of the vehicle in South Carolina with a non-poisonous critter still inside and ended up smashing into the barriers. So she threw the snake in, stole the car, and then was scared of the snake that she threw in the car.
I don't think she's...
nah.
She might not all be there. Where was that? South Carolina?
Yeah, South Carolina. Yeah. It was an SUV. She asked for the keys and she said no, so she threw... to sweeten the deal, she threw her.
I wonder if what she was trying to do is, like, stop the car by whipping the snake and then it wrapping around something.
I mean, that would be cool, like a bowler.
Yeah, like, not Ebola, but a bowler.
Like a bowler, yeah.
A bowler, yeah.
They're fucking brutal.
I was trying to get Greg to make those.
Now imagine, but here we go. That's giving me an idea. Instead of throwing a snake in the car, you throw a vial of Ebola in the car. No one's going to want to sit in a car with Ebola.
Yeah, but they won't know what it is. They just drive it.
Yeah.
So, the police have released the footage again. Like I said, I'll try and get it up. Sorry. She ploughed through a barrier at the site that was mentioned before, I can't remember what it was called, which local media reported had caused an estimated $17,000 worth of damage.
That sounds about right.
So she possibly killed someone's snake, crashed a car that she'd stolen, and ruined some public property, causing 17 grand.
No, but I swear there's like this damage is always like, it's like how Americans do.
Oh, it's all bollocks. Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, we're going to charge you $250,000 for this operation, but like, they actually charged the medical firm.
Yeah, no.
Don't know.
How it works is
how's
and then they haggle it down.
So 17k, what it is that
I think it said it was the equivalent of about £13,000.
They're including how that's basically the estimate of how much it's going to cost to fix everything. So that includes like hiring people. And shit. So it always like if you break a park bench that costs like £10 to make, they're gonna be like, oh, that's £1,000 property damage because we got to pay someone to do it.
I've got a couple more. I always feel bad laughing at the ones where people.
Fucking hell! I've got the most pathetic news story.
Can I just say one? I don't know if I've already said this one though.
What, on a previous podcast?
On a previous podcast.
That's not current affairs, Matt.
Yeah, come on, man.
No.
It's got to be something in July.
Did I say the one about the lightning strike?
Where?
We have spoken briefly about being struck by lightning, but I don't know. Go for it.
Who got struck?
2 giraffes.
Oh, it's funny.
But the thought of it's funny. It's actually horrible.
I got Mountain Dew in my nose.
Dude, have you heard the
Oh, you fucking penis, Greg.
This is actually another news article. They've recently recorded like what giraffes sound like, because they always thought that their necks were too long to make vocalizations.
Yeah.
But they actually do, and it sounds like. And like you can only hear it if you like got like a really good microphone.
What noise do they make, Ace Ventura?
No, I'm not joking. I will fucking get up the fucking video evidence.
Dude, I'm surprised it's not like a didgeridoo.
That sounded like someone taking a shit.
No, but it is sort of like a didgeridoo because they got a long ass neck. So that's why it's so deep. Yeah, that's why it's so deep. It's like.
Giraffes would be a lot more respected if they made that noise. They'd be like scary predators. Like,
yeah, apparently it's like such a low frequency that it's hard to hear with the human ear. But some animals do hear it, and they.
Do you reckon it scares dogs?
Like, yeah. It's like, what? Is nobody hearing this?
No, if a dog is within that frequency at the time, that's when it's born without a spine. So I do like the fucked up,
like the spineless dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that unfortunately that happened, but the sort of mental thought of that is pretty funny.
Okay, wait a sec.
Oh, it's the sound of a giraffe.
Sounds like someone. That sounds like someone snoring. It sounds like someone singing in the shower.
No, the bloke who was shoveling out the giraffe shit in this like fucking little village in Africa, he had a kid for the stable and they were like, listen, we can hear the giraffes. He's just asleep on the other side of the fence. It's like,
do that again. That's great.
Do your noise, do your impression.
That's different.
No, it's like
it sounds like someone's trying to sing a tune.
It sounds like a massive fart.
It sounds like someone going.
It sounds like someone
in like a hallway.
It sounds like someone picking up a trombone for the first time.
It's like a ghost.
It's like a lawnmower.
Dude, ghost. That's what it is.
Giraffe ghost moaning.
The haunted zoo.
That's great.
It was the giraffe all along.
It's my turn for a...
Yeah, go for it, Greg. That's fucking amazing.
This sounds like Elvis.
I like this one because this is a really good one. I don't know if it's just me who finds this funny because it's probably something that happens all the time. But it's a man has been found to be smuggling cocaine into Spain with his toupee.
How?
There he is.
That's great. have to get that photo.
That's the worst
Yeah.
He had 34 grams worth of cocaine.
I love that.
On his toupee.
He's like, nothing to declare, and he walks through like fucking
half a kilo. Half a kilo in a toupee.
half a kilo on his bonds under his fake hair.
Police said the man
hell.
attracted their attention because he looked nervous and had a disproportionately large head.
The Spanish police on the case, man.
They're on it. Hey, look at here, toupee, too big.
Crazy, isn't it?
Fucking unbelievable.
That's
incredible.
There's so many people out there who hate humans. How? They create so much,
so funny.
So much stupid shit. It's great.
You know, you just walk with your toupee.
Well, like the giraffe.
A giraffe in a toupee. Just smuggled in a
Just humming.
Dude, that would be the best way to smuggle drugs. On the head of a giraffe.
What the
No one would see it.
That's true.
Oh shit, yeah. Or just on the person of your tallest friend, in which case would be you.
Colombian drug lords contact me. Actually, no, don't.
I don't understand why people don't like just cut holes in themselves.
I thought
And
that.
just put drugs in them.
Yeah, you could.
You could, yeah.
You could get like
What?
liposuction and then have like a plastic
Little
mesh
yeah.
put in there, and then someone could
Cavity, yeah.
you get a little flap.
And then people see it and you're like, oh, wow.
Or just shove up your ass.
Yeah, well, people see the scar and they're like, what's that? And you're like, I was shot in Afghanistan. And they're going to be like,
Go through, sir.
Thank you for your service.
And then we'll be like,
yeah, you'd be going through and be like,
Greg, you're on fire today.
What's
What is that?
he snort a line off of his off the bloke's toupee as he walked past, like.
thank you for your service.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell,
Almighty.
Jesus fuck. Okay, right, I got a story from 2017, but I don't care.
Lewis, if you're editing this, I'm sorry because I might have to put
all good.
quite a few pictures up on.
Okay, zoo employee killed while attempting to rape an alligator.
Oh.
Zookeeper...
Was it on meth?
No, this was quite a while back. So this was just a regular old alligator. There's a picture of him there with said alligator.
Why?
Before the raping.
Why an alligator?
I don't know.
Okay, that's why. I get it now.
That's why.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, okay.
It's like Elton John never got famous, man.
He's killing it.
Crocodile Rock.
Buddy, the kids were rocking around the park. Okay, Zookeeper...
That is the song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crockett
We were hopping about...
What?
Because I'm a Crockett man.
Doesn't even make any sense.
Crocs.
Crockett man.
He fucks crocs. Why does it always come back to like boning animals? Crockett man.
We just have specific tastes. So yeah, I don't get it because like, why an alligator? You get a fucking animal. I think like alligator's low on the list. Unless
He's a Crockett man, Greg.
I bet what it is, he's like an intern at the zoo, and this guy's like, yeah, fucking Crocs is great, huh? And he's like, oh really? But obviously the guy's joking.
I've never done it with a girl.
Yeah, and then when like no one's looking, he's like,
go for it. Oh shit, he's actually doing it. Oh, he's dead. Okay, yeah, a zookeeper was killed this morning.
Death roll.
2017.
wait, how did he know he was trying to rape it?
Maybe if you let me read.
Yeah, Greg.
Find out.
You want to get to?
I don't know if it says. I haven't read it.
Oh
A zookeeper was killed this morning in the alligator enclosure of Naples Zoo, while he was attempting to sexually assault a 12-foot long reptile. According to Captain Henry White, spokesman in the Naples Police Department, 24-year-old Jimmy Olsen was engaged in full sexual intercourse with said alligator. So he was.
How do they know? Okay, first off, there's two options. First,
You're gonna have to get under an alligator to fuck
No,
it.
actually, there's three options. Either one person witnessed the sexual assault, didn't do anything.
Captain Henry White, apparently.
Number two.
You wouldn't do anything. Would
filmed.
you interrupt?
No, I wouldn't. I'd let him keep going. I'd call the police and let the police come in while it's happening. Anyway, so
Like the horse.
Yeah, so there's three options. That someone saw it and didn't do anything. It was filmed, or
Fuck me,
or he was just found with his pants around his ankles and the other half ripped off.
And his head.
Okay, now look at it like this. Let's think about.
Oh my god, this man's been sexually assaulted by an alligator.
Yeah, but what if he was just there feeding him? And the croc bit onto his trousers, so he took his trousers off, then it bit onto his pants, so he had to take his pants off. And then he got attacked, and now people think that
and he'll never make his case known.
Yeah, people
You know all these murder oh, that sounded funny in my head. You know all these like murder rape victims that are like found in like the creeks and in the swamps and stuff out in like in Mississippi and all that. Like, maybe these are just people that were trying to rape alligators.
Maybe.
And it's like, oh my god, this person's been killed. They got the trousers around their ankles. It's like, no, he was trying to fuck an alligator.
Maybe
they
it's like
deserve
your ultimate
what they
like
got.
sexual pleasure. So that's why these people are doing it, but it's a risky sexual pleasure.
Risk. People love risk. Same as shoving a Buzz Lightyear up your ass and fucking a 12-foot long alligator. They're on par.
Only the best of the Threeskins podcast. I think we'll end on that one.
Yeah.
Without fucking.
That was the news. I hope we brushed over all the important stuff.
Oh god.
Donald Trump's still a prick, saying real dumb shit. What else is going on?
The world's burning. Everyone's a piece of shit. You're gonna die one day. News flash.
People care too much about the boring news, I think.
Yeah, dude. The people raping alligators, and people are talking about Donald Trump, Boris Johnson. I mean, these men are bad people, but are they raping?
I was thinking about this the other day, right? Not Boris Johnson and Donald Trump raping an alligator. Eiffel Tower and a fucking alligator.
Have you shown me a video of them?
Can you imagine?
Yes,
He's got it. No, if Boris Johnson becomes Prime Minister, when him and Donald Trump meet up, it's gonna look mental. Like that's
you should join them.
I don't know, their little love child, like in the middle.
Twink.
The one who splits up the relationship.
Yeah.
Like fucking, that's gonna be the sort of thing that we show people in 50 years, and they're gonna be like, "Them two aren't real." These two big blonde bobble-headed fucking like.
There's like a picture
It's
of
gonna look
what
nuts.
Trump would look like if he didn't do the hair and the tanning. He doesn't look that bad.
I bet he looks like a testicle.
He looks like a normal human being.
He certainly doesn't at the moment.
I know, it just looks weird.
I think he sleeps in that same suit as well. I reckon he goes to bed like he's just in that. I've never seen. Have you seen him wear anything else ever?
He needs
Ever. Even in Home Alone 2, he was wearing a suit like that.
I don't understand why his suit isn't fitted. It doesn't look fitted.
He looks like a schoolboy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got those trousers that like flare out to here because you haven't had your proper it fitted to your legs.
It's probably. I bet I know what it is.
Spends all his money on fucking
It's because he
Happy Meals,
doesn't want a man doing his inside leg.
Yeah,
I
not a Mexican man either.
Oh.
I know what it is. It's because, like you said, fat guys love baggy clothes. Maybe he's a fucking chonking honker motherfucker.
He is.
There you go.
He is a bit of a unit.
There you go.
He's very big.
Unit hiding underneath.
The unit.
What if he ripped off his top and he's just like built like?
Do that face again.
You never know.
I think if Trump
Have you
was
shown
that.
me a video where he's not ripped?
Oh,
He's got ya.
you
Got
you
it.
should have been a lawyer.
Welcome to the Joe Rogan experience.
Have you seen that video of Donald Trump?
Have you seen
So,
that?
yeah.
Have you shown me a video where there aren't aliens in Area 51?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was it. And
That
then,
was the news.
So what have we been up to this week? This is the bit where we wind down
yeah,
and
shit,
get boring.
This is the wind down.
I've
I've
just been driving loads and loads and loads.
mentioned at the start I've got a bite on my knee the size of a fucking golf ball.
You're gonna die.
Probably. I played football last night and have injured myself to just a stupid... Because I want to get in decent shape. Not decent shape, but I want to be healthy enough where like walking up the stairs and going to bed doesn't fucking hurt.
Really?
I play
that bad?
I don't know, man. I play football once a week.
I run upstairs every single time I go up. It keeps me.
I got news flash
I just
for
injure
you.
myself so
You're
bad.
not like you are in shape.
I'm really not.
Round is a shape.
Yeah, technically you are a shape.
See, no, but I've seen you. You can do running. You can go for a run. There's a lot of people that can't go for runs.
Yeah, but it's just
Like me.
I mean, no, like I've got no energy and I ache all over. You know what I mean? Like when
That's
I was doing
Lyme's
boxing,
disease.
when I was doing boxing training, I didn't look good, but I felt really good. I had loads of energy. I could do loads.
That's
of stuff.
man, we got a boxing thing. I do boxing. You want to? Let's go.
You've
Not
got
at
your
the
face on
moment.
it at the moment.
Is
You
it
get
still
the
on
old
my face
woo,
on
woo,
it?
woo.
Yeah,
No, Greg.
I've punched it so much. There's no face left.
Greg turned it into pulp.
I've just been practicing a lot. It's fun.
That's a.
That's that guy who reads Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh shit! I forgot about that guy.
Gumpy bloke. Get up, you penis. Look how ready he's gone.
I bet that zoo was opposite his house.
No. Yeah, stop.
No.
Oh. Yeah, it's hard. Like what we.
Well, no one wants to hear what you get up
What?
to in your
Right.
normal life. Do
Okay,
they?
I don't know.
The
I
I don't know what we're going to end this podcast on, but we've been talking about new features and reviving old features, and I think until we come up with some new stuff, we've got a couple of ideas. We want to make a return to Agony Greg. Now, if you're new, and
Well,
we said we wanted to do it
I'm cool with
revisited.
it. I'm
Not
cool
every
with
podcast, you know what I mean? But I'd like.
That's fine.
haven't-
I think we should leave out the cunt though, because it's a bit too much. Agony cunt. I don't like being called a cunt because I'm not a cunt. I'm quite a nice person. Alright, no, that's him.
Fucking prick. Yeah, so if you're fairly new to this, because I know we do actually bring in quite a new audience. Make you guys know.
Do we?
Not really. Agony Greg is our sort of little version of Agony Aunt, where you guys send Greg questions that you can't get answered anywhere else, or you're maybe necessarily embarrassed to ask other people about. You know, about your love life, about work, about.
I'm not going to demean you for anything.
No.
I will demean people in your life, but not you specifically. Well, it depends. If you
Unless you want.
If you ask something, if you ask something really stupid, you're gonna get hurt. That's it.
You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, emotionally.
Yeah. So, please, if you have anything that you would like to ask Agony Greg, anything you're having trouble with, anything that is just niggling at you and you need to vent and get it off your system, then please write down in the comments below or send us a message on our social media, which is in the description, and just title it Dear Agony Greg /cunt.
So I'm just trying to find some more giraffe noises.
That's it. There's not many other recordings but that one.
And now a giraffe. Yeah. Okay, yes. So what are we going to end this podcast with?
Oh, Jesus, dude. That's loud.
Sounds like someone riding a motorbike around a warehouse.
Do you know what it sounds like?
What?
They won't get this, but do 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 do. You know that?
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
What's that?
Adam.
Yeah, it's from this film called Adventures of Mark Twain. If you haven't watched it, it's on YouTube. It's
The
great.
claymation thing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Brilliant.
One of the best things I've ever
I
seen
might
in my
watch
life.
that actually. I was trying to convince Bethan the other day to start watching Studio Ghibli stuff because I know we'd like it, and I haven't
great.
watched any of it. So
If you're into environmentalism as well, that's like one of his big themes in every one of his
The
films.
best one to probably
Great.
start off if you've never watched one before is Howl's Moving Castle, and then go from there. I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. I'd say Mononoke, but
I think
No,
I was
I
either
don't
going to
think
watch.
Mononoke
I was
would
either
work.
going to watch Spirited Away or Totoro.
Totoro probably good for women. because it's it's just childish and shit. Nah, I'm joking. It's a good film. But...
Nah, I think you should start with.
Yeah, I'll take your recommendation. Okay, right. So what are we gonna end the podcast on?
Green Tunes because I do have to have a guitar.
We are taking requests for Green Tunes as well. If you would like Greg to play a song to finish off on the podcast, then please write down your Goonie Tunes requests and we'll sing along to them and whatnot.
We didn't have a request last month, from what I remember.
I think somebody did. I think Joe Kerry did. Joseph Kerry.
Jim.
No, not Jim Kerry.
Jimmy boy.
His brother. I think he requested something, but I can't remember what it was, and I'm too incompetent to look. I'm really sorry, Joseph. We'll do that again. We'll do that next week. We're not going to do Goonie Tunes requests every single podcast, though.
I think I know what this is. I don't think Lewis is going to get this. I don't think this is from Lewis's.
This might be before
back catalogue.
This might be before Lewis's time.
I think it is.
All right, let's try it.
You fucking idiot.
I literally learnt this like just seconds before we started.
If you know what this song is, write in the comments. Is it a kids' TV show?
Say what you think it is, because it's not that.
I'm not going to say then. It sounds like some really old, like 60s or 70s kids' TV show, like The Clangers or fucking Portman Bill or some shit. What is it?
So there it is, guys.
That bit I recognise. That.
I'll tell you when the camera's off. Yeah, you might get it. I don't know. I don't know if you've ever been a part of it. Okay, yeah. Did we do all the social media? Say all the social media stuff. Everything down below.
Go and they don't fucking listen. Go down there and just like everything.
What's wrong with you today?
I don't know. I got a bite on my leg. I think I might have Lyme's disease. It's kind of niggling at me. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, it is very likely to be Lyme's disease, but if they get it early, you'll be fine.
Wait, I know how to end this. Let's read off the side effects of Lyme's disease.
I've had it for 3 days.
I think because you can see how much it spreads. That's all the Lyme. If I go get my knife, we can cut that chunk off.
I love it.
It's incredible. It's one of my favourite new facts.
Tell you what, I've heard something
isn't it?
similar, and it's one of my most fondest childhood memories. Right, I went to like a local zoo. I think it might have been school or something, and I walked into a rhino enclosure, and there wasn't a rhino in there. It must have been like outside or something. And I just remember standing there and like, oh okay. I went to leave, and I heard this. I've never heard a noise like it. It sounded like someone started up a Wallace and Gromit machine. Like, it was like... And I was like, what is that? Someone's put something on. It was a rhino around the corner farting.
Oh, mate, yeah, I remember.
It went on for about 2 minutes, and it shook the room.
And a rhino had... Like, I watched him poop. Because he was just pooping, and I was interested, so I watched. But he had, like, a clegg nut that would just stuck to his tail.
He had a what?
Like a clegg nut.
Have you never heard of a clegg nut?
It's like
You've never heard of a clegg nut?
It's the little bits of poo that get caught in like a
your
dingleberry.
Butt hair.
Oh, no, a dingleberry.
Yeah, it's a dingleberry.
You've never heard of clegg nut?
Clegg nut.
Oh, I love that. I love
It's
that.
incredible. It's a good one.
I forgot that.
Clegg nut.
Yeah, well, that's what I've always known.
Oh, clegger. I've heard people call them clunkers, and I don't know about a clegger. Right, okay. Are we signing off now?
A high temperature or feeling hot and shivery,
we're doing
headaches,
Lyme's disease, right?
muscle and joint pain, tiredness, and loss of energy.
You have the Lyme's disease. Lyme's disease. Lyme's disease. Lyme's. I can't do it when I sing.
It says you need to visit a GP if you get a circular red rash.
I mean, it's not like completely circular.
Yeah, it's like an oval with a bit of.
We're laughing about this, but what if I die?
I mean, well, then you'd be dead.
Yeah, to be honest, you can
You won't
eat me when I'm dead.
You won't die from Lyme's disease.
You can't die. Well, you can, but if you get it caught early, you're fine.
I've had it about 3 days.
That's fine. Like if it's when you have it for like 3 years without being.
Yeah, there's that Scrubs episode, isn't there, where that guy's really ill and they don't know what it is, and then they shave his head and it's a Lyme's disease spot on his head. Remember Scrubs? That was great. What was your favourite TV show?
Not Scrubs. I did like Scrubs though. That was good.
What are we talking, like the Paramount Comedy Central genre of what's your favourite show? Because for me it was 2.5 Men.
It's Always Sunny. 2.5 Men.
I thought we were talking like sitcom, like
Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, that's a fucking banger.
Love you guys very much.
My
Hope
wife
you've
and
enjoyed
kids.
this week's podcast. You know what to do. And if you ever want to listen to us instead of just looking at us, we're also on iTunes, Spotify, and all the others.
Oh, and let us know in the comments who you want to replace me if I die.
Me and Greg already decided Threeskins.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
We are.
Why? That's nice. You wouldn't want someone to replace you, surely.
Just find someone that looks like me and just carry on like nothing happened.
Freddie Mercury's already.
You're a fucking. Bye everyone. Freddie Mercury.
I mean, this is a resemblance, like
Good old
superficial.